You're welcome.
Well, how do you top all that after a great afternoon of presentations? So on behalf of all our my great staff, we've got 300 plus people we've got behind this cause. There are 13 locations across the province. I'll tell you, I've said many times, I've stood on stage in windstorms and snowstorms in Woodstock, but
Yes, we have.
and that's been a lot of fun. But when I look out at the crowd, people will stand in a snowstorm in the middle of October and then put up with me for 5 or 10 minutes. That just shows the passion. When I'm preaching, or speaking to our employees, I get pretty passionate about what we do, and in a room like this today, obviously a lot of passion. And passion is what drives the results, and that's when you've got the results that you have. So, Joanne, Cheryl, the rest of the 13, had the pleasure of interacting with you, a couple times a year, and it's been a real pleasure. It's amazing. I've got some of my great employees here today, my family here today, and they've been touched. I don't want to center on the mother any, but my niece here, Christine, lost her mother to breast cancer 2 years ago. She's joined our family, having been kind of left out in the cold, and it was a real pleasure to have her sister, both touched by horrible disease. And not to, in any ways, my wife was recently diagnosed. And actually going in a preemptive, not be all boo-hoo, has taken the very, very brave step here just the last 2 weeks, of taking a preemptive strike on it and taking that brave. It's at almost at the detection level, and she's sat down and said, should I proceed? She's got 2 of the top surgeons in London that are going to handle that all, and so again, catering to your prevention. Way out, it's probably at the 5% stage. We're gonna, as they say, nip that in the bud and put that behind us. So again, but I've got Darren and a few of the key staff have been touched, and so when we put out Stephanie, who you've already acknowledged, and I appreciate that, our top fund. We've got 70, 80 trucks of our own delivering parts around. Stephanie's one of our AZ drivers, who drives one of our big trucks. Number one, so it's really easy to get out and support these people. As I've always said, at the end of the day, I have the easy job of just writing the checks, so to speak, and then that's the easy part. It's all that hard work, day-to-day stuff, acknowledging these hard-working people. So again, I thank you for this day, this presentation, and our acknowledgement of my great staff and crew. So I'm certainly firmly behind it, and will be in many years to come. So.
We'll now hear from Terry Godner, Vice President of Highland Council. Woohoo!
I'm getting hungry. So. But no, I just wanted to take the opportunity, the couple minutes here, to thank all you guys for coming out, but also to recognize Joanne for all of the work that she does. We're very privileged to be associated with Joanne. Not only is she a great driver and great in her profession, she works hard, she's conscientious, and with Laura's help to get her paperwork in, she's an excellent driver and they make a good team. So we're proud to have her as a driver. But I think more importantly, she's just a great person. And it's very inspiring to work with somebody or be around somebody like that who gives so selflessly to a broader cause. And she really is an inspiration to me personally and to the people around us because of all the hard work that she does for the Breast Cancer Foundation. And we're kind of humbled. She needs a lot of support. Whenever she talks to us, it never seems like we can do enough. She deserves more, and I think she brings that out in people, a desire to get involved and a desire to help. And I'm really glad to know you, Joanne. Here's inspiration. Thank you. And just the one other thing I would like to say is that behind Joanne there is a great team that does a lot of hard work and a lot of fundraising, and you know, as a parent, I've got a couple young kids, and you know, they're at that stage where they're on the internet and they've got their sports figures that they look up to, and you know, they're wondering who does what on TMZ. I always tell them that the real heroes, the people they need to worship aren't, they're not on TMZ, and they're not necessarily on the Leafs or the Raptors because they're, you know, great sports figures or whatnot. They're people who give to the community and make the world a better place by paying it forward. And I think to Joanne and her team, that's what you guys represent. All the work that you do, you may not know the people or the families that you impact down the road, but you do it out of the goodness of your heart, and you're the true heroes in a country like Canada. It's a great place to live, and you guys do great work. So thank you very much.